The StuH-42 is a tier 2 armored non-turreted land ship that has a decent top and reverse speed with a giant howitzer and one-shot capabilities to back that up. The StuH is a box tank, but unlike the other box tanks, the StuH can absorb shots from practically everything that has less than 5 brain cells. Turning this tank around is as fast as NATO finally releasing Soviet tanks, so as a result you can get flanked by every single tank in the game. As for the armor, it is impenetrable to everything but other StuH-42s and Marders. But anyone who is smart will fire something other than a stock round, which will easily pen your frontal armor. Now, onto the 10.5cm LE FH-18 howitzer. This howitzer was meant to support infantry in France and Russia, but in Steel Titans, you can use the anti-material gun to one-shot literally everything in the game. I mean, why not kill a tank with a shell bigger than its fucking turret? The gun is one of those Russian derp guns with a shell arc more curvy than an hourglass girl. When you first get the tank, you will be disappointed, which will cause you to rethink your choices of getting the StuH-42 over the Marder 3. But after getting cross-mapped by a Marder, you will learn to compensate for the 50-ton shell fired by this tank, which will give you the ability to shoot over hills, buildings, tanks, and anything that decides to get in the way of your 10.5cm hardened sausage. Now, there are two ways to play this tank. The boring correct way, where you lob your turret-sized shells across the map on some virgin Marder 3, or the fun but wrong way, where you stay in the middle of the map lobbing shells at the virgin Marder 3, but closer than the last time. In other words, you get in close and carry the entire team by killing those pesky Marder 3 players. Just don't fuck up your shot or you'll have to wait the long ass 20-second reload. When facing tanks with more than 61mm of armor, use the heat shell, but most of the time the APCR round will do fine. Overall, the StuH isn't as easy to pick up on as the Marder 3, but 10 deaths and 10 Raja quits later, you learn how to compensate the 90-degree bullet drop and find nice positions for your tank.